Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here. In this one we got a Michigan football video, and pretty much going to be talking about the Michigan-Ohio State rivalry, as Ohio State just put up a quote from JJ McCarthy that he said in an interview, I'm pretty sure a couple days ago or a week ago or something, that dealt with the rivalry against Ohio State, and they put that up in their facility for motivation. I'm going to be getting into everything in this video and just talking about the rivalry and how it is alive and well right now. So if you guys are new around here, I greatly appreciate it if you could go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and other than that, let's get right into today's video. So recently, JJ McCarthy, along with Andrew Anthony and Donovan Edwards, they had a recent interview with Sports Illustrated, and in that interview, McCarthy said a lot about the rivalry. Actually, this is actually all that what he said. He said, "For me, that rivalry is very personal, and I won't dive too deep into that." He said that was just one of those games where you definitely want to win it a lot more than the other ones. It's also added, of course, you want to win every game the way that you want to win every game, but that one was super nice to win. And then after that, he said, for us, the whole 10-year stretch of us not winning that game, he said that's all we know is beating Ohio State right now, and added, so we're going to keep that going. So in that quote, Ohio State, I'll put it up on the screen for you guys, hopefully if I can find a picture, I definitely will, but they put up pretty much in the Ohio State football Woody Hayes Athletic Center. They posted the quote, that's all we know is beating Ohio State right now, so we are going to keep that going. They put that quote up for motivation for their players, as if they don't need any more motivation after losing to Michigan 42-27. Also, when McCarthy found out about this, he actually posted on his Instagram story saying rent free. So a little shade right back at Ohio State. Thought it was funny to share with you guys. So this rivalry is definitely getting more and more intense, in Ohio State adding something, just randomly adding his quote, even though that quote is very true too, because obviously JJ McCarthy is a freshman, and that's all he knows is beating Ohio State, and he plans to keep that going, and trying to go 2-0 in his time here at Michigan. Now, when I first saw this, I saw it a couple days ago that he said this, and I was like, wow, that is really cool. And, not a lot of Michigan players can say that because they don't beat Ohio State. And, it's very cool to hear from a Michigan quarterback that could be your potential starting quarterback next season. And then I was not expecting Ohio State to put that quote up in their facilities or anything. Now, this rivalry obviously is always going to be heated, always going to be, one of the best rivalries in sports. But while Ohio State will use this quote that is true, and really was not a shot at them or anything, you also have to realize that Ryan Day was still the one that said that Ohio State would drop 100 on Michigan. And also defensive tackle Tyleik Williams on Ohio State posted a video stomping on McCarthy's jersey before the Ohio State game, and then after that they got blown out 42-27. So they have really been cocky lately, before Michigan's beating on them 42-27 before that, and now they're going to take and use McCarthy's true statement, use it as motivation. If you guys do not remember, last year I made a whole video on this as well. It reminds me of the situation with Michigan, Jim Harbaugh, what they put up in their facilities. They pretty much put up a huge sign that said, what are you doing today to beat Ohio State? Or actually said, what are you doing to beat Ohio State today? In huge letters on a huge sign in their workout facility. That kind of reminds me of what this is for Ohio State. Obviously it's completely different. It's using a quote from going to be a sophomore quarterback here at Michigan. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of this. Obviously, it's just adding more fire to the rivalry, and this rivalry, this game, you're not gonna want to miss it next season, because Ohio State is gonna be very mad that Michigan beat them. They already are that we beat them this year, and Michigan's still going to be going after them and having that underdog mentality going into next season, and I don't think you will see, Michigan getting blown out every single year, like 2 years in a row, like they have been. I think this is definitely the turning point, and the players, Jim Harbaugh, coaches, they all realize they are going to be practicing, working out, doing everything in the offseason to beat Ohio State. It's not to beat, some other team in the season or anything. It's not to win a Big Ten title. It's to beat Ohio State and then go win a Big Ten title and then go to the college football playoffs. Obviously, that is how it's always been, but I feel like it's definitely been more picked up by the players, and they've taken it more seriously. Obviously, this is just an outsider looking in, but this rivalry is definitely going to be a game to watch next season. This game is going to be a huge game, and potentially both teams could go into that game undefeated. Looking at their schedules, Michigan really has one of the easiest schedules they've had in a long time. So they could definitely be undefeated. I think the only games that we have to worry about leading up to that game against Ohio State is we have to go on the road against Iowa, but then we are home against Penn State and Michigan State. Those are the only other 3 games other than Ohio State that are big games in our schedule next season. And for Ohio State, I didn't really check it out that much, but I know they have a fairly easy schedule too, so definitely both teams could be undefeated going into that one, and that would definitely make things a lot more interesting and just make the rivalry so much better. Definitely won't want to miss that game. But yeah, Ohio State adds to their athletic center, whatever, Woody Hayes athletic center. They add McCarthy's quote that he just said, "That's all we know is beating Ohio State right now, so we are going to keep that going." That being said, just wanted to make this video for you guys. Not a whole lot going on. That's kind of why I chose this to talk about. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys leave a like, and if you guys are new around here, I'd really appreciate it if you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Now, I don't think I will be out with a video tomorrow, especially because Michigan basketball plays Michigan State late at 8:30, so I won't be posting a post-game video tomorrow night. Probably be Wednesday, a post-game video on that game. But if there is any, football news or anything coming out tomorrow, I will obviously try to get a video out for you guys. But I don't plan on it right now. But if there is news, I will probably post a video for you guys. Other than that, my next video will be on Wednesday, following the Michigan State game on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. So other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace.